4 of the Create Your Perfect Outfit Challenge. I am early, so I'm just going to say hi and chat with you guys for a minute. So if you're here, hop on in to the chat, say hello, let me know how you're finding the challenge so far, all the things. So I'm excited. I'm going to do just a kind of a quick recap of what we've done so far in the challenge while we wait. It's 9 o'clock, so it's official start time. And I've just been amazed by the wins that you guys have had in the Facebook group. So on day 1, my challenge to you was to find 3 tops from your own closet that worked with your body type guidelines, that were versatile, that were flattering, that fit well, that were contemporary, not dated. And oh my goodness, so many amazing examples of you going into your closet and finding, tops that you could work with to build your perfect outfit. So, and some of you recognizing the fact that you didn't have as much as you wanted, to choose from, or that tops were really limited in your wardrobe, and maybe that was something that was holding you back when it comes to creating outfits. So all of that was so interesting to see, and I know that some of you really had some revelations about choosing a top that is going to truly be flattering for you. So that was day 1. Day 2, we worked on, actually day 1, we worked on body type. Day 2, we chose the tops. Day 3, we really talked about bottoms, like finding the right bottoms for your figure type. And that is, I know, one of the most universally challenging things that we experience as women. We're short or tall, or short-waisted or long-waisted, and just so many different things that go into finding a flattering pair of pants, right? Like it's not as easy as it seems, but we broke it down and talked about styles that really are flattering for everybody, and how you can make the process of finding pants as foolproof as possible, right? As foolproof as possible. And I gave you examples, and we really dove into pants yesterday. And then I asked you to pull 2 pairs of pants, or 2 bottoms, 2 pants, skirts, or shorts from your wardrobe to kind of start building this outfit. Okay, so today we're going to talk about shoes. It's one of the things that I get asked about the most is shoes, because the women in my HL Style program, we were talking about this last night when we were doing a recap of the program. And one of the things that the women said that they had really struggled with, going into the program, was finding the right shoes, because at least half of the women in my program right now have problems with their feet. They've had surgery, they have wide feet or narrow feet or bunions, or they've had some kind of challenge that makes it harder for them to find shoes, and that makes it a requirement for them to find really comfortable shoes. And let's face it, most of us don't want to spend all day hobbling along. We want shoes that are comfortable, but we also want them to be beautiful and to be flattering. And based on some of the pictures that you guys have shared in the challenge in the Facebook group so far, shoes are the biggest challenge, because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, the top is perfect, the pants are perfect, the shoes don't complement or flatter the line of the outfit. They don't complement or flatter your body type. They just are not flattering or contemporary. So how do we fix that problem? Like, what does a flattering pair of shoes look like versus an unflattering pair of shoes? Let's break that down and kind of see what that looks like. So I am going to make myself small and the slide big, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so let's go to the first pair. So what makes a shoe flattering? Well, the first thing that can make a shoe flattering is an elongated line. It does not have to be a pointy toe where your toes are crammed in the front. By the way, most pointy toes, unless it's a heel, your feet aren't crammed in the front anyway. That's like empty space. But an elongated toe line, these are from Madewell. These are so cute and so comfortable. Can really extend the length of your leg and just kind of create that long, lean, vertical look that we're all looking for. So a pointier toe is going to be, or an almond-shaped toe is going to be definitely more flattering to the leg line than a squared off, round, or boxy toe. Okay, what else? Having more of the top of your foot exposed is going to be more flattering. So shoes that expose the top of your foot are going to be much more flattering than shoes that cover all the whole top of your foot. So we're talking about a high vamp versus a low vamp, right? A high vamp, shoe, when the entire top of your foot is covered, you're cutting off the leg line at the ankle. And so your legs look shorter. It's in the same way that an ankle strap can make your legs look shorter. Having a high vamp makes your legs look shorter. A low vamp or a really strappy shoe like this, especially in a nude color, can make your legs look longer. Okay, the next style is something super strappy that, again, and is super delicate, that exposes a lot of your foot. This is a metallic, so it's kind of lighter, not as dark and heavy as like a black, for example. It's got delicate straps, and it's just a delicate shoe in general. So when you're wearing something that borders on being hard to flatter, like, for example, a midi skirt, a full dress, a full skirt, pair of shorts, or a capri, or a cropped pant, anything that you find a little bit less easy to flatter and less intuitive to flatter, that's when you really need to lean into the flattering shoes, because there's nothing harder to wear than an unflattering or a potentially or borderline unflattering piece of clothing with unflattering shoes. So a midi skirt with a really clunky shoe is one of the hardest things to look stylish and look flattered in. Whereas, your best silhouette in pants, you can get away with a lot more in the shoes. Okay. So let's go on. Now we're going to talk about shoe trends, and I'm going to show you what's out there that's hard to wear and clunky and challenging and potentially unflattering, and then what your options are for a more flattering option. So, I mean, the Croc style clog is everywhere, from every brand at every price point. I mean, you can get them in the $300-400 price point, but they all look like Crocs. So these are from Adidas. They're slip-ons. These are the types of shoes that you should wear in your backyard if you're gardening. Like that's the only application I can think of for these shoes. They are clunky and huge and rubbery, and I know that that's the point, but they're not flattering to the foot. So one of the challenges this season is that most of the shoes that are in style are really not that flattering. So we're going to try to find more stylish alternatives that are comfortable and that are flattering, so that you can, because this is what you're going to be finding in stores, so that you can find flattering shoes in stores right now. Okay, so this is another version of that. This is a Dansko one, but I mean, these have been around forever. And, if you're a nurse, or if you're on your feet all day, if you work in the restaurant business or, service industry, you're probably familiar with shoes like these. And, if for specific applications, obviously you need to wear what you can stand on all day long. But if you're not looking at them from a strictly like utilitarian perspective, if you're looking for a clog that is going to be a little bit more flattering, fortunately, clogs are huge. One of my favorite brands for clogs is Swedish Has-Beens. They have some really, really cool ones. But I'm going to show you a couple of really cute options. I love these. I believe these are from Madewell. Just super cute, super comfortable, fun. These would be great with jeans. And if you're trying some of the new denim silhouettes where the jeans are boxier or flowier, or maybe you're doing a boot cut or a flare for the first time in years, and you're like, what shoes am I going to wear with that? I don't want to wear heels every day. A clog is your solution for that. This is another clog. I think these are so, so pretty. I believe these are from Ancient Greek. They're so, so pretty. All of these are in my shoe catalog that I'm going to link, that's got comfortable shoes that you'll be happy wearing all day long, that are actually beautiful. Okay, let's move on to the next shoe trend. These are, first of all, some ideas for wearing clogs. Like, look how cool they look with a pair of slouchy jeans. Again, they give you that height that you might need if your hem of your jeans is a little longer, but they're super, super cute and stylish. Okay, the Chanel dad sandal. This looks like the Tevas or the dad sandals that every dad wears to amusement parks that are just not cute. These are $1,600 if you can find them at a store. I think they're sold out everywhere, and now they're being resold for twice as much on high-end consignment sites like The Real. Okay, so with all due respect to Chanel, I love Chanel, but these are not cute, and there is no way I would spend $1,600 on these shoes. So, oh my goodness, it's crazy that people are going crazy for these. So that's a trend. This shoe, this clunky, chunky sandal is a trend, and it's something I've been telling everybody to avoid for years, and now we're all having to eat our words because they're in style. But just because they're in style doesn't mean that they're the best option for you. So this reminds me of the sandals that I've been telling everybody, no, these are frumpy. These are like the comfort sandals that you've decided to choose comfort sandals because you need comfort, but there's no nod to style here. So I feel like we need to find that balance of both. Comfort is absolutely essential. And if you've got foot issues, that's going to come first. But once you've checked those boxes, there are more stylish and less stylish options in that category. So let's look at some more stylish ones. Obviously, they don't have a comfort sole, but these are a great option to like a Chanel dad sandal that's super chunky. I mean, these are more flattering because these are yellow box. These are more flattering because it's a lighter color. It's not going to cut off your leg line as much. It doesn't come quite up to the ankle. It's just not as chunky and bulky, right? So it's going to be more flattering, and it's also a lot more versatile. This could be worn with dresses, with pants. It could be worn with everything all season long. Okay, if you like the Birkenstock style, not my style, but a metallic Birkenstock for a comfort sandal like a brown is going to be a lot easier to wear and a lot less chunky looking on the foot than a dark, like a black or, sorry, I'm seeing some comments. Hey, good morning. Yay. Surgery on your right foot. Yes, not for us. You have to be careful. If you have a very high arch or a high instant step, absolutely. So the comfort sandal, like the Birkenstock style, is very much in style. Again, they're just a little hard to style. They look better with pants in general than they do with dresses and skirts. So you want to put them on with your outfits and decide, is this something that works for me, or is it something that doesn't work for me? Like, is this pair of shoes flattering with this outfit? So I'm not saying don't have Birkenstocks. I'm saying pick the right shoes for the outfit. That's all it comes down to, really. So these are from Reef, I believe. And, the fact that they're metallic, you could do, your metallic of choice. You could do a light neutral. You could do a brown. That's going to be a lot more, it's going to be a lot more flattering than doing like a black Birkenstock or a really heavy, chunky Birkenstock. The more streamlined your foot appears, the more streamlined your leg appears, the more slim and flattered your body appears overall. Okay, so that's my only, I'm not trying to, you'll see that there's not a stiletto on this list, although I do like my stilettos. We're talking about finding the more flattering versions of the shoes that are in stores right now that still work for your feet, for your lifestyle, for your personal style, all the things, right? Okay, so let's think about, let's see, I gotta click over here again. Flattering shoes in general. Okay, so this is another pair. These are Birkenstocks. Again, a metallic is going to be so much more flattering for you than a darker, chunkier. You're trying to make your feet look super, super dark and chunky. Okay, this is someone wearing something similar to that Chanel dad sandal. This is the type of outfit. It's sleek, it's streamlined, it's very flattering on her. I would not be able to wear long layers like this. If you're petite, this is not the look for you, but as a tall person, this is a flattering look for her, and she's wearing it with a chunky sandal. But because she's wearing pants, the chunky sandal doesn't look as heavy as it would with dresses or skirts, okay? So just an idea on how to style these shoes. Okay, next shoe up. I wish I was joking that these are a thing, but these are really a thing. So these are from, I don't know, BP. It's the Nordstrom brand. I think they're $20, but they're house slippers. Let's face it, they're house slippers, but they're everywhere and people are wearing them out. They're also wearing that fuzzy lining in a pair of slides or a pair of mules. You need larger sizes like a 12. Okay, so in that shoe catalog, I have a whole section for hard to find sizes, and you'd be amazed at how many great options are available in a full size range right now. I have friends who wear a 4. I have friends that wear a 12. and there's something for everybody. So definitely check out that catalog. Okay, so if you don't want to wear your fuzzy bedroom slippers out of the house, which I don't recommend, even though it's a trend, I don't recommend. There are options. These are from Feral Robin. They've got the black quilting. They're very elegant. They're also very affordable. And, you know, kind of Chanel-esque with that black quilted. And so a slide it's my favorite shoe right now. Honestly, I'm wearing a pair right now. I always have a pair downstairs that's gold. They're the pair I slip on if I'm heading out the door and I need a pair of shoes that goes with everything. I have a gold pair of slides that go with everything. And so slides are so comfortable. They're so versatile. They're so easy to wear, and they're relatively easy to style. So here is another pair from Feral Robin. It looks like a little espadrille from the side. It's like it's got a thin kind of platform sole. And it's just got that woven styling that's so fun and fresh for spring and summer. So definitely something to check out is a slide as opposed to a slipper. We don't want to wear a bedroom slipper out of the house. We want to wear a slide instead. Okay, this is a cute outfit with slides. Again, we're seeing a lot of what I call like shower shoes. You know, they're like the rubber slides, like the Nike athletic rubber slides or the Adidas ones or whatever. Everyone has a version of these shoes right now. And you just need to wear, if you're going to wear a rubber slide like that, you need to wear them with an outfit that just flatters you to death. And because the rubber slide is just not the easiest look. I mean, again, she's wearing a very cute, very sleek, very streamlined outfit, and she's got the slides with it. And the fact that it's all monochromatic definitely helps with the flattery. Now you want to go shoe shopping. There are some really cute styles, and these are, for the most part, really affordable. Okay, so here is another slide. This one, of course, has a little bit of a heel, but notice these remind me a little bit of my white mules. Notice that the vamp on the shoe goes like this. That elongates her leg line. So she's wearing it with a midi skirt. The skirt is a little flowy. That could be a hard look to pull off. If the vamp of that slide came up higher up on her ankle, it would cut off her leg a little bit more. Now she's slim and she's, really attractive. So obviously she can pull this off, but it does make it a little bit more challenging if you've got that high line on your shoe to style it. Let's talk about the next trend. Oh my goodness, does this take me back to the 90s? I had these, they were really high heels, but I had a pair of DKNY high-heeled chunky loafers that I loved back in the early 90s, like 93, 94, 95. Okay, so they're back. And they're clunkier than ever and chunkier than ever. The thing about a shoe like this is if you've got, oh my gosh, I'll see if I can find something similar for you. Thank you. They are the best. They really are the best. Again, my white mules are the type of shoe that I can pull on with everything. And I feel like, oh, my leg looks nice and long. And they're super flattering and they're versatile. So I'll see if I can find some more like those and put them in the shoe catalog and I'll let you know. Okay, these chunky shoes. The thing about a really chunky shoe like this, or a Doc Marten, or a combat boot, any really chunky shoe, is it makes your leg look thinner in comparison, right? A very, very delicate, thin kitten heel, if you've got fuller, muscular calves and ankles, is not going to be as flattering. But a chunkier shoe on a more like muscular or fuller calf or ankle can actually make your calf or ankle look smaller. That said, it's still not the most flattering look to wear with skirts and dresses and certain things. So we're gonna explore that a little bit. So if this is too chunky for you, and I think this is hard. Like this is something that needs a wide leg silhouette, like a really cool menswear style and attitude to pull off. But if this is your personal style, then you just need to style it properly. Like, it's not something I definitely could not wear that style. This is from Cole Haan. This is like a take on the Gucci loafer, but much more affordably priced. These are super, super comfortable. Loafers are not going anywhere. Loafers, brogues, Oxfords, very, very much that menswear inspired footwear is still very much happening for spring. It's super comfortable. It's easy to wear, and there's something available for everybody. Hush Puppies has a style. I think it's called the Sadie that is super cute. It's a slip-on loafer. There's a leopard pair with tassels on it that's super cute, but they also have it in neutrals. And so you can find a loafer for every look. What I would encourage you to stay away from is the really, really basic black and navy loafers with a squared off toe that look like a man's shoe. Because even if you wear those with pants, and especially if you wear those with looser pants, you're going to look, it just looks like an older person's shoe. Even though they're being marketed at younger people, they look like the Trotters brand of loafers. They don't look contemporary. They look dated. This is a contemporary look in a loafer. The other look was contemporary in a loafer. So you want to go, when you're looking at shoes like this, you want to go for a more contemporary brand. Like the Trotters loafers, I would stay away from them. If you're looking for comfort, go for Hush Puppies or Naturalizer or Aerosols. There are so many good options that are also flattering to your foot. Okay. As you can tell, I love talking about shoes. So again, she's wearing it with a really, an outfit that's really, really flattering on her body. And so that chunky, this isn't exactly a loafer, but that chunky black shoe look works with outfits that are more streamlined like that. Here's another look where she's wearing a platform loafer and just making it look really, really cool. So you just want to make sure that the overall look is harmonious. Okay, that's it. Let me go to, if I can, go to full screen. Here I am. I love talking about shoes. I could talk about shoes all day long. I put all of these styles and a lot more in my shoe catalog, as well as brands, sizes, all sorts of suggestions for shoes and finding a pair of shoes that truly flatters you. I've also done 2 YouTube videos on shoes, one on finding a flattering pair of shoes. I'm going to do a part 2 for that, and another on picking the right boots for your outfit. So you really want to look at an overall leg line. You want to look at an overall the overall outfit when you're choosing shoes. And keep in mind that just because something is trendy right now, and some of these shoes are going to be trendy for a second, you're welcome. I'm so glad you found it informative. Some of these shoes are just going to be trendy for a second, right? And then they're going to be gone. Just because they're trendy right now doesn't mean you need to wear all the trends, or find a version of the trends that flatters you and works with your personal style and works with your outfits. So that's my encouragement to you. Find something from what's available out there that is genuinely going to be flattering and practical for your everyday life. Now, my challenge for you today is to find a pair of shoes, your most versatile, most flattering, and most wearable pair of shoes. Because remember, we've already picked 3 tops, we've picked 2 bottoms, now we need 1 pair of shoes. At least one, more if you want, but at least 1 pair of shoes, and share them in the Facebook group. Or if you're not on Facebook and you're watching this on YouTube, you're not in the Facebook group, go ahead and send me an email and or share in the comments underneath YouTube, because I want to see what those shoes look like, and I will give you my honest feedback about your shoes. Are they contemporary? Are they flattering? What are the best things to wear with that specific pair of shoes? Like, what's going to make those shoes the most flattering and the most versatile for you? So don't forget, share your shoes. Today's challenge, it's simple, it's fast. Find a pair of flattering, versatile shoes in your own closet, and then check out my shoe catalog. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.